Yeah, I heard you. I'm so tired. That last one for the road was a bit too much for me.
Honey, wake up. Honey, it's late.
What day is it?
Monday. You should get ready for work.
What if I told you this entire thing was invented?
Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is doing absolutely nothing. Lying on a couch, scrolling their phone, maybe eating cereal at 2 p.m. And they feel completely fine about it because it's Saturday. But here's the thing. For most of human history, that person would have been at work, or in a field, or building something for a pharaoh who definitely didn't ask nicely. The weekend, those 2 glorious days we all take for granted, didn't just happen. Someone had to invent the idea of not working. And the story of how we got here involves drunk British guys, a car salesman with a hidden agenda, and the time an entire country tried to delete weekends. Completely. Before we can talk about weekends, we need to talk about weeks, because the 7-day week, also invented. The Babylonians came up with it around 2500 BCE. They noticed 7 moving objects in the sky: the sun, the moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn, and decided each one got its own day. That's right, Saturday is literally Saturn's day. Sunday is the sun's day. Monday, the moon's day. We've been living in a Babylonian astrology chart this whole time and nobody told us. Now, the Jewish tradition introduced something revolutionary: the Sabbath. 1 day out of 7 where you don't work. God rested on the 7th day, so you should too. This was genuinely radical. In the ancient world, most people worked until they died or their body gave up, whichever came first. Then, in 321 AD, the Roman Emperor Constantine made Sunday an official day of rest across the empire. 1 day off per week, locked in. For over 1,000 years, that was the deal. You got Sunday. That's it. Be grateful. Spoiler, people were not grateful. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution. If you thought working 6 days was rough, factories said, "Hold my coal." Workers, including children, were pulling 14 to 16-hour shifts, 6 days a week, sometimes 7. Sunday was supposed to be for church and rest, but after working 90 hours, people didn't want to pray, they wanted to drink. So they'd party all Sunday night, and then Monday morning would come, and they just wouldn't show up. This became so widespread that it got its own name, Saint Monday. Saint Monday wasn't a saint. It was an entire tradition of British workers collectively calling in sick on Monday because they were hungover. And it wasn't just a few guys. By the mid-1800s, it was a national institution. Factories would be half empty on Mondays. Theaters and music halls started scheduling Monday shows because they knew nobody was at work. Benjamin Franklin, while working at a London print shop, bragged that he never took a Saint Monday. He wrote about it in his autobiography like he deserved a medal. So here's the situation. Workers want Monday off. Bosses want Monday back. Nobody's budging. Then, in 1842, a group called the Early Closing Association had a clever idea. What if we give workers Saturday afternoon off, and in exchange, they actually show up on Monday? Sober? It worked. The Saturday half-holiday became a thing. Workers got Saturday afternoon free. Bosses got a full Monday workforce. And a new pattern started to emerge. Work hard Monday to Friday, relax Saturday afternoon, rest Sunday. Sound familiar? But we're still only at 1.5 days off. To get the full 2-day weekend, we need to talk about a man who had absolutely no interest in being nice to his workers. He just wanted to sell more cars. Henry Ford did not invent the weekend because he cared about workers' feelings. He invented it because he realized something genius. People who work 6 days a week don't buy stuff. They're too tired. They don't travel. They don't go shopping. And most importantly, they don't drive. Ford was building cars for the masses, but the masses had no time to use them. A worker with 1 day off per week could go to church and collapse. A worker with 2 days off could take the family on a drive, visit a town, buy lunch, get gas. On May 1st, 1926, Ford Motor Company became one of the first major companies to adopt the 5-day, 40-hour work week. Same pay, less work. Other business owners thought he was insane. One newspaper editorial basically said Ford was trying to destroy American productivity. But here's what actually happened. Productivity went up. Workers came back rested, made fewer mistakes, and worked faster. And they bought more cars. Of course they did. Ford's profits rose. Other companies started copying the model. The weekend was contagious. Not everyone was on board with this whole weekend thing. In 1929, the Soviet Union looked at the 7-day week and said, "That's a religious invention. We're communists. We don't do that." So they replaced the 7-day week with a 5-day week. No Saturday, no Sunday. Workers were divided into 5 color-coded groups, and each group got a different day off. So your day off might be Tuesday while your wife's was Thursday and your best friend's was Saturday. Nobody could see their friends. Nobody could see their family. Holidays were meaningless. It was a social nightmare. They tried switching to a 6-day week in 1931. That was also terrible. Finally, in 1940, Stalin quietly brought back the 7-day week. And let's not forget France. In 1793, during the Revolution, they replaced the entire calendar with a 10-day week. Each month had 3 10-day weeks. You got 1 day off out of 10. The idea was to erase religion from public life. The reality was that everyone was miserable. Napoleon scrapped it in 1805. In 1938, the United States passed the Fair Labor Standards Act, officially establishing the 40-hour work week. The weekend, both days of it, was now law. So the next time you're lying on your couch on a Saturday doing nothing, remember that nothing took 4,500 years of human history to achieve. Ancient astronomers had to invent the week. Religious leaders had to invent rest. Millions of factory workers had to be so hungover on Mondays that bosses had no choice but to negotiate. And a car salesman from Detroit had to realize that tired people don't buy cars. Your weekend wasn't given to you. It was negotiated, fought for, abolished, reinvented, and ultimately sold to you by a guy who wanted you to go for a drive. Enjoy it while it lasts, because if your boss saw this video, they might get ideas.
So, now you know.
Henry Ford just decided.
For 100 years, yeah.
I could do that.
Do what?
3-day weekend. I'm making Monday a day off.
You can't just...
I'm inventing Mondays off.
We want Monday off! We want Monday off! Monday off! 3-day weekend! 3-day weekend! Monday off! We want Monday off! We want Monday off! We want Monday off!